There has been a situation that has happened within the Bakugan community, and we'll get around to talking about that eventually, but we're gonna start with talking about something that I was originally going to be talking about, but when that situation happened, I had to rewrite everything and try to cram that into this video. I hope you guys got your popcorn and your donut seats ready, because what we're talking about later is a completely long story. There is a disturbance right now in the Bakugan community. Not even a month after the Spin Master earnings report showed the Bakugan product in decline but still profiting, it seems to have caused a panic within the community about the state of not only the TCG, but the brand in general. It's not helped by the fact that the Bakugan social medias have been notoriously quiet for quite some time now, and recently Ventus Knight has stepped down from his role as the community manager, a position he has held since the reboot was launched. Now, I've already talked about the earnings reports in the previous deluxe edition, saying that while the slope was small, it absolutely does not mean Bakugan is dying. Bakugan is still putting out products like the Geogons that have been showing up, as well as new Baku clips featuring Refaction Awesome Brawlers Bakugan that was founded on Mr. Toy's Toy World by Cyberspace Chase on Discord. The exclusive label is a freaking lie though. Pyrus Falcon is available in the Geogon Brawl Pack, and Aqua's Fenica and Ventus Shaktar are both available in the Darkest Falcon Secrets of the Geogon starter deck. The main problem that people have is that there's barely any promotion done on Bakugan's part, and please keep note on that issue with Spin Master's lack of promotion for the Bakugan product, because that's important later. The TCG and promotion of the entire Bakugan franchise in general has been solely put in the hands of the community. While they announced through Ventus Knight that they were setting up LGS, they still expected us to go to the shops or send links to shop managers to get information if we wanted organized play. Back in October of 2020, a third-party distribution website was established and run by Gamer Entertainment to get LGS orders. Dan Kouzo recently encouraged people to talk to their stores to set it up. And with the vaccines that have been rolling out lately, hopefully it's able to get us back to the way things were and this organized play thing becomes a reality. There was barely any attempt by Bakugan themselves to try and set things up, and had to rely on the community to make it happen and practically do their jobs for them. This is what I mean when I keep saying that Bakugan has one of the most passionate communities out of every game. Despite the many problems, including sets like Shields of Vestroia being delayed, we as a community do all the work and put in the effort to make sure this wonderful game doesn't die again. Spin Master is really darn lucky that this kind of community actually exists, because we want Bakugan to succeed. We want Bakugan to reach for the top, and that is why we put in all the time and effort that we do to try and make that happen. But relying on the community to practically do your work isn't a stable strategy. But the thing that extremely riled up some people in the community was the situation that happened very recently with Aaron Fox. Alright, now it's time to talk about the thing that has caused this entire script rewrite. I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of dislikes for this, but please hear me out first before you hover over the thumbs down button. If you guys don't know, Aaron Fox is a channel that uploads entire unedited, unaltered Bakugan episodes, one of many channels that does this, and recently they have received a copyright takedown notice from Spin Master themselves. Now people are getting mad at Spin Master for doing that, and you know, I gotta say, I'm sorry to say this, Spin Master is not the one in the wrong here. A disclaimer though, I am not a lawyer, and what I'm about to say next is not legal advice, so don't take it as such. This is all based on research and facts that I know myself. If you want legal advice, please consult an actual attorney. Alright, let's move on. Aaron Fox is one of few channels that upload full episodes of Bakugan, and it's surprising that it has taken Spin Master this long to realize it. Aaron Fox being requested to remove those episodes by Stephen Keith, who is the actual Spin Master content manager, was actually 100% legitimate and not a case of copyright abuse on YouTube. Aaron uploads full unedited episodes, which is violating Spin Master's copyright since he does not have permission or purchased a license to do so. So like it or not, Spin Master was within their legal rights to take down those episodes. I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's unfortunately the reality of it. And before any one of you dislikes this video and writes an essay in the comments, hear me out, because I'm about to give you the college lecture of a lifetime. The Bakugan anime show is the sole property of Spin Master. Like it or not, Spin Master is a company and a business. When they give the licenses to broadcasting companies like Teletoon and Cartoon Network, Spin Master is able to make money off of the work they put in to make the anime. You have to understand, making the show costs money.
This is the way they can ensure that they can not only make money but use it to boost production, pay the animators, crew, voice actors, etc. It's a basic business system that actually makes quality entertainment while also creating jobs for people in the media. So when someone just re-uploads that onto a site like YouTube, it hurts the market that they were trying to profit off of. A random person continuously putting the episodes onto YouTube would discourage people from watching it on TV, and therefore discourage TV companies from buying the rights to Bakugan ever again because it wouldn't be profitable. They might do things differently, but I don't know. This is the most logical situation that I can think of. Cartoon Power Up on YouTube uploads the Bakugan episodes onto the site, yes, but since it's owned by Nelvana, who has distribution rights to the show, they are allowed to do that. Aaron Fox does not have distribution license or permission from Spin Master to upload full episodes onto YouTube, so obviously Spin Master's response was politely asking him to take them down. Aaron should have heeded the warning because he was lucky that that's what happened instead of a takedown strike, because a takedown strike is a legal request to YouTube to remove a video that is perceived as copyright infringement. A channel that gets 3 of these immediately gets terminated. He can file a counterclaim, but since it's clear he's not authorized to upload them and Spin Master's a multi-billion-dollar company, they will sue him. But from his wording, it seems they already struck him down. Since all the episodes were taken down at once, it only counts for 1 strike and therefore limits his channel. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, Haru, that's hypocritical because your reviews are uploads of episodes as well. No, they're not. My reviews are just me talking about the episodes and is not even half the length of the entire episode are protected under fair use law. Fair use is not some magical word to try and weasel your way out of copyright infringement. Fair use is an actual legal doctrine that exempts you from infringement. The Stanford University definition of fair use is any copying of copyrighted material done for a limited and transformative purpose, such as to comment upon, criticize, or parody a copyrighted work. Such uses can be done without permission from the copyright owner. News reporting, teaching, and research also fall in this category, which is all exactly what I do on this channel. My reviews are my own content because I don't show the entire episode. It's just me talking about it, poking fun at it, and giving my opinion on it using only small clips to make my points. Regardless whether it's a positive or negative opinion, I have every right to post it without Spin Master's permission. It's literally no different than writing a school paper and using books and other sources for your research. People watch my reviews for my opinion on the episode. It's not supposed to be a substitute for them to watch the episode somewhere else. I get comments and even emails all the time demanding I post the full episodes, and I constantly have to explain it over and over again why I can't do that. Unfortunately, on YouTube, it's so piss easy to find stories of companies and individuals abusing the copyright system, not for actual copyright infringement, but to silence criticism of their work. There's even stories of scammers using the copyright system to hold channels hostage and extort money, threatening them with termination, because YouTube doesn't have repercussions for people that knowingly abuse the system. The copyright system is meant to protect your work from being stolen. It's not to silence criticism, and filing fraudulent strikes is actually illegal. In the case of Lens vs. Universal, Universal claimed a 30-second video of a baby dancing to a really quiet Prince song in the background infringed copyright. Lens sued Universal, arguing that Universal abused the DMCA takedown system on YouTube to take down a lawful fair use. The aftermath of that case was that copyright holders must consider whether something is fair use or not before sending a takedown notice, otherwise are guilty of perjury.
The Lens case stands for the principle that copyright owners must consider fair use before sending copyright takedown notices. If they don't sincerely consider fair use before issuing a takedown notice, they could be liable for a misrepresentation under Section 512F.
And really, in all honesty, when Aaron Fox got the email, I was worried Spin Master might be following other companies' footsteps, taking down criticism of their content next. So I checked my email and luckily found nothing. It seems Spin Master actually does understand what fair use is and have not tried to target my channel because that would be abusing the system. And abusing the system is a death sentence for any form of media. But the removal request sent to Aaron Fox was 100% legal, and Spin Master was 100% in their rights to do so by law. This issue with Aaron Fox was not a matter of Spin Master abusing the copyright system. This was a legitimate piracy concern that Spin Master was trying to stop. Especially since totally recently, Bakugan has been uploading the episodes onto their YouTube channel. Aaron Fox's uploading of the episodes would impact the Bakugan show via lost views, because people would have no reason to go and watch it on TV, they would just watch on Aaron Fox's channel. And no, not wanting to watch it on TV or getting a Netflix subscription is not an excuse. Compare Aaron Fox's views to cartoon power-ups. Eren gets 50k on the first episode of Bakugan Rising, while Cartoon Power Up only gets 1k. That's 49k views just stolen. So Spin Master was absolutely 100% in the right to request removal. However, before you all pack your books and run off, there's not to say Eren doesn't have a point. On his community post, he writes Spin Master does absolutely nothing to promote the show, and that it was thanks to him that people were able to watch the finale of Armored Alliance on time. While I don't agree with his sentiment, he does bring up the point that Spin Master is barely promoting the show. Remember when I said earlier in the video, Spin Master unfortunately leaves it to the community to promote this brand. They don't upload the episodes themselves onto their official YouTube channel on a week-by-week basis, like what Bushiroad does with Cardfight Vanguard, and the only times they mention about the show is when the previous season has been put on Netflix. I don't know what the circumstances are regarding their TV deals and not uploading Bakugan Rising on their YouTube channel, but one thing's for certain, when it comes to this brand, they need to put more effort into promoting it. Whether it's uploading small clips to encourage people to tune into Teletoon or Cartoon Network, or uploading onto Netflix on a week-by-week basis like they do with the original shows. My thesis is neither a condemnation nor defense. I'm sorry if this was not the response you hoped for, but I have to be 100% honest. Eren Fox was not in the legal right to be uploading the full episodes because that just hurts the show, and this removal request is really Spin Master's warning that they aren't playing around here. And I got a feeling that it's only a matter of time before his channel, his second channel that he moved the episodes to, and other channels doing the same thing are all going to be struck down. Though Spin Master is not out of the woods yet, because had they done a better job promoting the game and making the show more accessible, then this shouldn't have been a controversy in the first place. And the striking down has really broke the camel's back for some fans' inner frustrations to unleash. As a channel who relies on fair use every day, I feel that I know what I'm talking about here. I've had people outright steal entire videos from me before, and I do feel where both Spin Master and Eren Fox are coming from. But in the end, the law is purely on Spin Master's side, and unfortunately what they did was actually the right thing to do. What Eren Fox has been doing was actually illegal, and the fallout of it could have led to the end of the Bakugan show series. And holy crap, as I was touching up this video, I just found out that George Ahmed, another channel that uploads Bakugan episodes, got struck down as well. And if you guys don't even remember, there was one time that George Ahmed actually put a disclaimer in one of his videos saying that he'll copyright strike anybody that tries to upload the video again, even though he's not the one that owns the copyright to Bakugan in the first place. I hope this was at least semi-comprehensible, and I know I usually do a live action ending to close out these shows, but in this case I'm just going to leave off with this in case you fell asleep in class. Eren Fox was not in the right to be uploading full episodes in the first place, but Spin Master should ensure that something as simple as piracy does not become such a community controversy again! And before we sign off, just know I'm in no way trying to be mean to anyone here. I'm only here to report on the facts. This is in no way an attack on anyone, and I completely disavow anyone from harassing anybody I talk about in this video. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and in the topic of episode reviews, the review for the latest episode of Bakugan Rising is up, so definitely check that out if you want to hear my thoughts on that. Everyone have a wonderful day, and remember, thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!